click on the recording. Okay, so I did not actually start the recording in the beginning, but now I have clicked. You know that we had already done this thing as well in the previous lessons as well. So if you want to rotate, if you are considering that this is not looking that much good, so you can rotate it, and you can then place it inside your leaf you are creating. Okay, now you can see that we have drawn one leaf. So I can make multiple copies of this leaf. How? I can make multiple copies, and for this copy, let's suppose, if I want to rotate it, so I will be able to rotate it in this way. One leaf I want to place on left side, and one leaf I want to place, let's suppose, on right side. So in this way I can do this job. And let's suppose I want to join it over here on the left side. If you are considering that the leaf size is large, you can make it small accordingly. Similarly, on this side, if you want to place it over here, you are considering that its size is large, you can make it small. Depending on your requirement, what is your requirement? I can take again line tool to draw to connect this leaf. Let me join it in this way. Okay, now it will look better because I had joined it, but the line was not connected in a proper way. Now it is attached in a proper way. The inside veins, now these are connected in a proper way. Now what you can do with this, you can make even multiple copies of it. Okay, if I press Control 2, if I press Control minus, I can see that this is basically a flower I have drawn. I can make multiple copies of it even. I can convert it to symbol, just like I right click on it, I go to convert to symbol, graphic. Now this is a one flower. Now the components are attached with each other. If you want to make a bunch of flowers, how we can do this? Take this flower, let's suppose. I click this flower, I change its color, inside color, from this color to red color. Okay. I can change its color from yellow color to red color to any other color I want to have. Let's suppose I make one copy of it, and I can make multiple copies. And in this case, I want to change its inside color to any other pink or red or something like that. So in this way, we can make even multiple copies of the flowers, and we can join them together. Just like what I am going to do, I am going to join it over here together to make a single object. So in this way, you can make a single object by converting it to symbol. Now you can move it quite conveniently. If you want to increase the size, you can do accordingly. You can increase the width or the height of the flowers. You can place them together because now these are joined together. So you can make bunch of the flowers in this way. You can take a single flower, depending on our requirement, that what kind of requirement is there that we have got. From the beginning of the class, some students have raised the hand. Yes, Safi, you want to ask something?
Yes, Assalamualaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam. Yes, what happened?
Sir, I'm saying that in when we do convert to symbol, so there's one option graphic and another option is convert to movie clip. So,
Yeah,
what does mean of graphic and convert to movie clip? Are they
actually,
all similar?
right now, no, the three different options are there, and all the options are different from each other. Right now, what we have done only convert to graphic. Graphic means that we are going to make it a single image. Graphic means we are going to make it a single image.
Okay.
Button will be basically when you will see that in Flash websites, you would have seen that Flash buttons are there. We can create our own buttons as well, but we will see that what is the depth of this topic given in your syllabus, so we will do it accordingly. So we can make a button just like if I draw this with some good color. Let's suppose I take this color inside it. Now, if I right click on it and I convert it to symbol, then button will be basically a thing which is basically a part of the website normally. When we will click on it, it will perform something. It is used in the programming. So when we'll double click on it, you will see that the same scene is opened in the symbol 3. Symbol 3 that I have created right now, it is asking me to write down the event. Can you see this? Up, over, down, hit. These are the options appear.
Yes.
These were not there at that time. Why? Because these are specific event options related to the button. So since these are not there in the syllabus, whatever will be there in the introduction, so we'll do it accordingly. So button is something else. Then
Yes.
the third option was there, which was about the, you know, movie clip. So
Movie
movie
clip.
clip is also another option in which we will create the portion of the movie in that, and we are going to save it. So scene by scene movement will be there. Just like you can see over here, the scene one is mentioned by default, right? Anyway,
Okay, thank you.
so I hope this thing is clear. Yes, Liman Khan, Liman, you want to ask something?
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, I want to ask that how can we make copies of an image?
You can take the
Sir, I
image,
forgot.
press Alt button, and then leave. Then the copy will be created.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes, Solif Ibrahim.
Sir, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Uh, Sir, I did all the activity lab, the four drawings, and should I submit I did animation. Should I submit them all, or there is only one submit?
Yeah, you can. If you have made multiple, you can submit. You're talking about that activity that I had given in your class, flash
Yes.
activity. Yeah, this activity, no? Animation for New
Yes.
Year.
Should I submit all the drawings?
Yeah,
The one of the below and
one of which is good. Which is good. You should submit that one. Okay.
sir, all of them are good.
Okay, submit them. Submit them. Doesn't matter. Iman Zafar.
Sir, can you explain how we can add corners, new corners to a shape?
How we can
Add corners to a shape.
how we can include corners.
Yes.
Okay, just like take this example of a rectangle. This is a rectangle. Okay, so for this rectangle, let's suppose I want to change its shape. I want to create one corner over here in the center. I will bring the mouse cursor over here. I will press Alt button. Then I can create one corner. This is the thing you want to ask.
Yes.
So in this way, I can create one corner. Let's suppose I want to make bent. Then bent will be done in this way.
Okay.
Okay. So we can, for example, I am creating a letterbox. So of course, I can change the corners according to my will, and I can in this way basically you can make anything, any object. Just like I had, if you remember, I had shown you that how you can draw one boat by taking different corners. Okay, so we can make a number of things with it by changing the corners into different shapes. We can create multiple corners anywhere you want to have. If you will press control button, then corner will be created. If you will not press control button, then the bend will be created, curve will be created. This thing is now clear.
Yes.
Okay, come to the chapter now. So I had explained you this point, not this point. Yeah, this point I have explained you how you can make the flower and you can make its copies. Understanding the timeline I had already explained you, and I don't think so there is any issue in the timeline. If someone has got any question related to timeline, you can ask me. Keyframes and frames. This thing is important for us. Frame and the keyframe. Whenever we have got a new animation, right now you can see that this is a blank circle. This is a blank circle. When we don't have the object, we have got a blank circle. But when we draw the object, then you will see that on this frame one, there is basically a, you know, you can see that there is basically a black dot now. Now this is called a keyframe. Keyframe means if you want to have animation, so frame by frame movement we can make using the frames. For example, on frame 1 you are here. If I press F6, I will go to next frame. If I press F6, I am pressing F6 and I am changing the position. This is called frame by frame movement. Every time I am pressing F6, see, I am pressing F6 and I am changing the position of the object. I am pressing F6 and I am changing the position of the object. I am pressing F6 and every time what I am doing, F6 pressing and changing the position of the object. Now when I will press the control enter, you will see that it is moving in this way. I did not create over here the twin motion. See, I did not create the twin motion in this case. What I did, I press F6 each time and I change the position of the object each time. See another example. Take another example. Control 2. I draw one oval shape. Right now on in frame 1, I press F6, center. What I do, I press F6. I go to colors and I change its color. Sorry, color was not changed. I go to frame 2 and I change its color. Then I press F6. Then again I go there and I change its color. Then I press F6, I go there and change color. Press F6, go there and change color. Press F6, go there and change color. Press F6. Each time what I am doing, each time when I am press F6, what I am doing, I am inserting a keyframe. What I am doing, I am inserting basically a keyframe, and each time, and I am basically changing its color each time. Anyway, let me run it by pressing control Enter. What does it showing now? It is giving me a blinking option, blinking effect. Why blinking effect is there? Because on each frame, now see, on frame 1 the color was green, let's suppose. On frame 2 it was yellow. On frame 3 it was green or pink, blue. And frame wise I change the color each time by pressing F6. So it is giving us a lighting effect in different colors, just like some blinking lights are there. So we can create frame by frame. Now all these frames on which I change the colors, anything is happening to it. This is called a keyframe. Okay. I hope now this thing is keyframe means whenever we are making any change. In this example, I change the position of the object. In this example, every time I change the position of the object, so now it seems that the object is moving. Ibrahim, you want to ask something?
Sir, yes. How can we convert this to MP4? So other can use the play the file without downloading the software. Can we convert it?
Okay. Yes, publications options are always there.
So publication turns it into MP4.
Yeah, we can publish it in some Flash movie object AVI
No,
file,
and
which is,
I downloaded. How do I convert this to MP4 in my computer? Not publish it to some website or something.
yeah, I have understood your question. Now see that I am going to save it in the AVI format, my file.
Okay.
Okay, my file. I am converting it to AVI format. Okay, let it be saved. And let me close it. I am saving over here in the chapter number 10, and this is a rectangle movement, frame by frame. Okay, this is a blinking effect. I am saving it as well so that it should be saved. Blinking effect. Anyway, let me close the flash. The rest I have left. Okay, now what I did, I have saved one file.
It's right here.
Yeah. Can you see this file, my file? Can you see this?
Yes.
Which file is this?
I can't see it. Can you go to view and change it to so
No,
we can
no,
see the file
no, no.
extension
What
as well?
what icon is there? Play,
The
play
movies
icon.
and TVs icon.
Yeah, this is a play icon. So when you will double, I have closed the flash. Keep in mind, I have closed the flash. When you will double
Okay.
click on it, you can open it in the movie maker or
I use movies
in
and
the
TVs.
VLC player or in the media player. Can you see this right now? I am running it in which software? In the VLC player.
VLC. VLC.
Okay, myfile.avi. So that is basically, that was your question, that can be converted. Now you can upload it in your social media, you can send it to your friends, you can place it on your blog or any website you are using. If you are
Sir,
using
can
Facebook, you can
sir
upload that.
can we add sound?
Of course, you can.
Okay.
Sound option is there. We can add sound.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, before going towards any new thing, let me mark the attendance. from Aris Khan to Amal Afzal, Huria Mujtaba, then Muhammad Safi, then Sarim Nawaz, okay. So now we move towards the next topics. Keyframe, how we can include one keyframe by pressing F6. We have seen this thing. Keyframe option is also there in your menus. You can see that over here we have got timelines available, insert, new symbol, effects, timeline, frame F5. Normal frame is basically with F5 and keyframe is there with the F6. So we can insert the keyframe in this way. Okay. Now, how we can insert new keyframe? We have seen this process as well. I have explained you by pressing F6, you can press. How we can delete a frame if something went wrong. Something is there that you don't like in your animation, but you don't want to delete the complete animation. Let's suppose I am typing one text over here, PSM. Okay, PSM is written over here. Let me change the size of the text. Okay, fine. This is the color right now. I press F6. I change the color of the PSM. Again, I press F6. I change the color of the PSM. Every time I'm selecting some other color. Okay, now afterwards what happened that I press F6 and the position of the PSM was changed. Now when I am running this file, in the beginning, blinking effect is there with different colors. Afterwards the PSM is moving from left right. So I thought that blinking effect was good, but left right movement is not good. What can I do in this situation? I will delete the remaining portion. For example, up to here it is good, but afterwards on time frame number 9 it is good, 10 it is good, but from 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 it is not good. What I will do, I will select these options and I will right click and I will find out this option, remove frames, because I was not satisfied with that option that the PSM is moving here and there. I was satisfied with only the blinking effect of the PSM. So I removed those frames. Now only this portion is there. So you can remove any of the portion that you consider that it is not looking good. For example, afterwards, after frame 10, I click on frame 50, I press F6. I press F6 and I bring the PSM to the left side. I click on frame 25, I press F6. Again, I bring the PSM after changing color. Okay. Again, I bring the PSM on the in the center. I press F6 on frame number 30. I bring the PSM on left side, and then afterwards I change its color to blue. I click on frame 35, I press F6, and now again I bring it inside. Okay. And again, now I'm going to do, I'm going to create twin motion over here, twin motion over here, twin motion over here. And now I run it. First blinking effect, then it is going left, then it is going right. Okay. It is going left, right, left, right. Then I realize that this area I don't like. It is not good. So what can I do? I can select these frames and I can right click and I can click on remove frames. So now that portion has been removed. Why? Because I was not liking that portion particularly. So I removed that portion. So it depends that how you can remove the keyframes from your animation. Deleting frames, remove frames option will be used. You will select the frames that you don't like in your animation that you did, but now you are considering to eliminate that portion. In that situation, you are going to use the remove frame option. I hope all these things are clear to all of you, and I hope all of you are going to do practice for it. If you have got any question up to here, you can ask me right now. Okay, no question. Okay, inshallah, because our class time is now over, so inshallah, we'll discuss in the next class. Note down if you have got any question, just note it down and we'll see. Then we'll see that all the questions that you have got. Okay. Thank you so much, all of you.